Today's show is...
Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money! Show me the money!
All right, Pasco, we're going to show you where the money is with down payment assistance today. Hello, everybody. My name is Barry Horvath, and this is Moving Forward TV, your local market update.
And I am Dylan Gaston. Thank you for joining us today. Today's show,
We're going to show you the money.
Show you the money.
I love when we show the money.
Pasco County is back.
Yes, it is. It's back and in full force. So
That's right.
Actually, it's an exciting time because
It is.
We just thought it would be very timely with the housing market, the way it's going, and everything kind of in a boom still right now.
Right.
It's ironic that the income levels have been increased or changed or opened up to let's call it back to normalcy,
Right.
I guess we could say, on the down payment assistance program. So today we're going to tell you, kind of just give you a brief overview on how it works and the ins and outs, and maybe it could be something worth looking into.
It's funny, I was talking to one of the realtor partners the other day, and we were talking about Tampa has some additional funding or whatever that's
Right.
For the city programs up to like $15,000 or something. And I said, and she asked if we were participating in that. And I said, well, we participate in the Pasco County one. And she goes, yeah, but they're always out of money.
Really?
I know, because they do.
Why
They
do we
have
get such a bad rap here?
they have run out of money on the median income. So we're going to kind of go over some of that because now the money's back. Effective October 3rd, they are in full force again. They have money available for all of the 3 income levels.
Which is exciting. So so you can go online, and we'll go over the levels, because these programs are very specific on who qualifies for it.
Yes.
And it includes every member of your household,
Right.
regardless. So
In fact, let's start right there. Why don't we start right there with
you got your own.
That's yours. I know. So the first
Don't you
thing
love
that
our
we
show?
wanted to start with is you do have to have education. Education is a requirement for this, and I don't mean have graduated high school or anything like that.
So you need a college degree. Actually, you need a master's MBA to qualify for this program. Is that what you're saying, Dylan?
No.
Well, tell us what you really mean.
You have to.
Because this is a political show, so you better tell the truth.
You have to sign up for home buying educational classes that is offered through the county. They are offered. There's only a couple left. Hang on, I need my glasses. I'm blind as a bat. So in Pasco County, over towards the west side of the county, the Newport Richey side, there's classes for October, November, and December. It is a 2-night class. The classes go from 6 o'clock until 9:30.
So that's 3 hours.
And let me see, October, it's October 11th and 12th. November, it's the 7th and the 10th. And in December, it's the 12th and the 13th. So you have to register for one of those. Register early because they do fill up pretty quickly, and you have to come prepared for the class. We're going to give you the website and everything to go on to make sure that you can register for these right away. This is a huge requirement. You cannot get the county funds without the home buyer education first.
It's hard enough to find a home and get a loan. And
I know.
But I think just by going to these classes, actually, it gives you, we try to educate our people on our show every week, of course.
Yes.
I think the classes, going to them and participating in them, makes it easier for a home buyer to really understand the process because they go through a lot of different things in it. We're going to give you guidelines on what you need to qualify, but I think it's very important because it can be overwhelming buying a home today on all the steps in the process, and you forget about...
You're absolutely correct.
I have enough money to buy the house, but, by the way, did you forget you need water and electricity?
Right. And sometimes deposits. If you've never owned a home before, never had water in your own name, you're going to need a deposit for that.
And don't forget that the refrigerator and the air conditioner will break. It's just a matter of when.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
it's inevitable.
You're right. You know what? Whether you are going to use the down payment assistance funds or not, whether you qualify for those programs or not, Barry is absolutely correct. You know what? The programs, the education is absolutely wonderful. The ladies do a wonderful job of teaching it, and it's a lot of good information for home buyers.
So, you know, right now you can actually qualify for up to $10,000 of down payment assistance. So if you're doing, say, an FHA loan, which is normally 3.5% down, you can actually get $10,000 of money to help you to get into your dream home, really, because, and that's very important. And then certain people also qualify for $5,000. And it's really based on your income level. So that's very important that you know that. But, you know, to get...
There's a couple of different
You don't
programs.
need a rich Dutch uncle to get this money.
Right, right. No. Or, you know, you don't have to win the lotto from Nigeria.
Well, I
You
win
know,
that one. I win that one
Nigerian
every week.
prince.
I win that every week, and you know it. And it's
So if you don't have a Nigerian prince who is going to give you $6 gajillion,
that was a previous show, just for the record.
then you might need. But there are a couple of programs, so we wanted to go over the programs. Now, the down payment assistance program, as Barry said, all of these programs are income-based, depending upon the number of people in the household. So, and you know, it's counting children too. So I actually had a couple who had just had a baby, and that qualified them for the next level up, because now they went from 4 people in a household to 5 people in a household. So you know, so it is very depending upon the number of people in the house. And the other thing is all of the income in the house counts. So even if perhaps a lot of times people say, well, you know, my wife's she's a stay-at-home mom, so she's not going to be on the loan or whatever, but, you know, or husband or whatever else, everybody in the household, their income counts.
Right. And let's talk about the type of housing you can buy. You can actually buy manufactured homes, condominiums, townhomes, single-family residence. Now, here's the big kicker, though. It cannot be over $240,000. That's the maximum size. So if you're looking at a $300,000 house or a $241,000 house, you cannot do this program. I just want to be very clear on that.
Right. We need to take a break.
We do.
We do.
We took a break last week. You always want to take a break. The only reason you ever want to take a break is because Casey's cooking something else.
Casey's cooking.
All right, let's just check it out. I heard a rumor that she was making some raw asparagus salad. That was just a rumor.
Asparagus.
Let's go check it out.
Hi, I'm Casey Quaretti. Welcome to Chat and Dish. Today on the menu, I am going to serve you a raw asparagus salad. I know it sounds a little odd, but it tastes absolutely delicious. Pick up about 1.5 pounds of fresh asparagus. You'll end up with just over a pound after you've taken off the woody, hard ends of the asparagus. You're also going to need 2 nice ripe tomatoes, 4 thin slices of prosciutto, 6 to 8 ounces of fresh mozzarella, about 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan. And then for the salad dressing, we're going to use fresh lemon zest, salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil, and a nice balsamic vinegar. That's it. Let's make salad. To prep the asparagus, go ahead, grab it, hold the tip in your hand, and then take a peeler and just peel down. What you're doing is actually shredding the asparagus. You're going to have long, very thin, paper-like little pieces. Keep the end piece whole. Next up, thinly slice 2 nice ripe tomatoes. Take these lovely tomatoes and just arrange them on a nice big serving platter. Thinly slice your mozzarella. I know this is sounding a little bit like a caprese salad. Right now, it's kind of starting the same way. We're building our flavors layer by layer. Now just arrange your mozzarella slices all along your tomatoes. Let's get a very simple vinaigrette organized. We're going to start off with 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 4 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And you know, if you don't like balsamic, you go ahead and use red wine vinegar. It's just as good. A healthy sprinkling of fresh ground black pepper, just a smidge of salt, because remember we've got prosciutto and that's a little bit salty. And now we need about 1 teaspoon of lemon zest. And remember, when you're zesting a lemon, don't go down into the white part. That's bitter. You just want the yellow part that's right on the very outside. Now all you need to do is take a little whisk and beat the oil and the vinegar together until they're completely mixed. And what they do is they kind of form a union. They don't separate for a few minutes. Really easy to tell when it's done. But before you finish, you need to go ahead and give it a taste. You know what? I think it needs just a smidge more pepper. Sprinkle your grated Parmesan over your asparagus, and then go ahead and just use your hands. Give it a good mix together. Pour half of your dressing onto the asparagus. Just give your asparagus a good toss with the dressing, and then set it aside. All we have to do now is cut our prosciutto into tiny, thin little strips. Drizzle the last half of your olive oil vinegar mixture on top of your tomato mozzarella. Top with your shredded fresh asparagus. Now last but definitely not least, you're going to sprinkle with all of the prosciutto slices. Can you even believe how fast and easy this went together? Ooh, I cannot wait to try it. One of my all-time favorite salads. I love raw asparagus and prosciutto. Ooh, big bite. Big, heavenly bite. Oh, this is fabulous. As always, thank you for visiting. Until next time, I'm gonna miss you. Cheers.
So I'm thinking that looked pretty healthy.
It does.
I think that was probably one of the more healthy dishes. Not that all her dishes aren't somewhat healthy, but that
You know what?
one
She
in particular-
uses all fresh ingredients and everything, so I
Really?
would say most of, yeah, other than the cheesecakes.
Well, the cheesecakes, yeah. Oh, yeah, those are really healthy.
I was going to say, mostly what Casey does is healthy. She is health conscious, though.
Yes, she is. And she's in
wonderful.
great shape, and she looks
I
great, and her
know,
food
I
looks great, and we
know.
love her. So
I
there's
know.
your plug. Go Main Street, right?
Chat and Dish.
Yeah,
Go
Chat
see
and
Chat and Dish on the Food Network.
Yes. So anyway, we're back to the housing program and how it works and down payment assist. So,
Yes.
So I wanted to remind everybody, and we'll go back over this, that you can find all these programs we're talking about on PascoCountyFlorida.net and just click on the housing program tabs, and you will see and you can read all this, because I know we just throw a lot of stuff out there.
It's through the Community Development Program, and it's Pasco County FL.
Oh, did I leave the FL out?
FL. He said Florida.
Oh,
FL. Pasco
really?
County FL.net.
I stand corrected.
.net. .net.
Yeah. So there's always, people always want to buy a home and they're renting, and the way the market is right now, especially the rental market, rents are very high.
Yes.
And for somebody who doesn't have the money to get into a house or minimal funds, this is a great thing. And remember,
Wonderful
though,
program.
you do have to have some of your own money, and it is going to require a financial commitment on your part, and depending again on your income on how much you need. But I believe the minimum is about $500,
Right.
isn't it, Delynn?
Exactly, yes, $500. The three different income levels, $500 would be your investment on one of the programs, $1,250 is on another program, $1,500. So you can really get in with very, very little, potentially, depending upon what income level you're at, based upon the people in your household. But it's a great program, a wonderful program with, as Barry said, with rents going up these days, you can get in probably for half of what it would cost to rent a house, like a 3-bedroom house. That being said, the other program that we wanted to bring up is called the POP program, which is Pasco Opportunity.
We haven't had a pop opportunity today.
Pop! Boom!
I didn't hit you at all today.
I know.
All right.
Oh, that hurt.
You want to talk about? All right. You want to talk about pop?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Talk about pop.
I thought you were, he's got all the notes in front of him.
No. We rehearsed this for hours and hours.
It's the Pasco Opportunity Program. Basically what it is Pasco County has some homes, and they have partnered with some people in the community to have these homes rehabbed. So there are homes out there, and again, you can find these on the website that have already been rehabbed for you. So if you want a house that has like move-in condition, new windows, new roofs in some cases, new countertops,
and
new
they go
appliances.
through these very thoroughly. They fix them up,
Right.
and they are ready to go because
And they are hurricane rated.
Yeah, and because you remember, this is built with county funds, so that they want to make sure that the home you move into is truly
Yes.
ready. And you're not going to have I can't promise you won't have repair issues down the road. I mean, that's part of home ownership, but they do go through them very thoroughly,
Right.
and you're not going to have anything hidden. You know, they're not going to paint over a leaky ceiling where you didn't see it, and,
Right.
and so forth. So,
Right.
yeah, there's a great program.
And right, and the county is putting their stamp of approval on it, as he said, so it is definitely going to be.
You like that?
Well, stamp, you're getting used to that stamp of approval.
It's my signature.
There you go. But it is a great program, and there's wonderful houses that are for sale on the website. Just go in and look, depending upon where you want to buy.
Yes.
And now, so you don't have to buy one of these homes. This is just one of the programs that the county offers. There's two programs, the POP program, which is the homes that they have that have been rehabbed, and they're all very reasonably priced. And if you qualify under the income guidelines, you can get into one of these homes that's already rehabbed for you. Or, as we're talking about, is the down payment assistance program, whereas if you're not buying one of their homes on the website, you're buying just, you know, another home somewhere in the county, and you qualify based upon your income levels for the down payment assistance, then you can get that.
You know, and I like that you mentioned that about you're going to get a good value, because actually
Yes.
I've seen this. You're not going to steal one of those houses. So if you're an investor, you know, this is not an investor program where you
No,
think you're
this
going
is
to
all
buy a house and
owner-occupied.
flip it. This is for somebody that wants to move in and truly make their home
This is their
the dream.
home,
This is their
right.
home. If you purchase a house and it's priced at $125,000 and you order the appraisal and it comes in at say 120, they actually will reduce the price on that home if they feel it was a fair
Right.
appraisal. So they're not going to let you overpay for a house. You're not going to steal a house, but you are going to
Right.
definitely get a good value on a nice fixed up home.
Right. Now, keep in mind, with both of these programs, you do have to have a regular loan first. They are not lending you all of the money on the home purchase.
I mean, you
is
can't buy a house for 10 grand?
Right. This is just a down payment assistance program, and it is a loan. Let's say that as well. And again, depending upon your income structure and your income level and such, it is a loan. And in most cases, the loan is deferred.
Right. You can defer
for the first 3 to 5 years.
Actually, 5 years.
Right.
You could have low monthly payments or zero payments for up to a 5-year period.
Right.
Which is, how cool is that?
I know.
I want that.
I know. You
How
probably
come
don't
we
go.
didn't get that?
But yeah, so it is a loan, does have to be paid back at some point, and they will even work with you on that. So let's say 3 to 5 years from now, your income has changed or you've lost your job or something like that. They don't want to take your home, and they certainly don't want to put you in any kind of jeopardy financially. They're going to work with you on repayment of the loan.
It's pretty cool.
Pasco County is wonderful. I
love it.
I love this county.
Did I mention I've lived here
And
since 1973?
Yes, and I love this program,
No, it's
the
a good
community
program.
development. Please check out the website on community
and
development.
the other good thing about this is it's part of the revitalization that
Yes.
we have some rundown areas, so they really want to stabilize some of those. So it's really a good thing for
Speaking
for
of
home farm.
rundown areas
Yep.
and such, there's another program that they have
Yep.
if you already own a home.
We're not going to tell them about it till after this message. We'll be right back.
Ever need a doctor after hours? Well, searching won't help. But what do? You could go to the urgent care or ER, but if only there was a better way. Introducing the MNO Plus Card. No waiting rooms, no copay, no consultation fee, giving you 24/7 access to a doctor by phone or online. It's easy to get started with affordable plans starting at $15 a month for a family of 5. For more information, visit mnoplus.com today.
Everyone's story is different, so why be limited to just one or two options? With Norcom's Norflex Home Loan, you're given the flexibility to tell your story. Pick your terms from 8 to 30 years, all while maintaining a low, fixed mortgage rate. You can pay off your loan more quickly or choose a term based on your budget and timeline. Whatever you do with the Norflex Home Loan, make it part of your financial plan. Norflex. Short-term, long-term, your terms. Apply online at norcommortgage.com.
Okay, we're back talking about down payment assistance.
Down payment assistance. One thing that I do want to bring up.
Show me the money. That's a different
Jerry
show, right?
Maguire. That was a good movie, though.
I love
Just
that
real
movie.
quick,
When
we
year did that come out?
Oh, a long time ago.
Tom
Cruise was
Cruise.
young.
Yeah, he's a baby.
One thing that I do want to bring up, my laptop died. One thing I do want to bring up real quick, we talked about home buyer education. For the home buyer, the mandatory class that you have to take, just for our realtor partners out there and lender partners out there, you have to take educational classes as well.
Yes.
Definitely requirement. If you as a realtor are going to sell one of these homes, you have to have the education, or you can't sell that
You can't be
house.
a part of the program, yeah.
you
And then
can't be a part
they
of the
do list you
transaction.
too as part of it as an approved realtor.
And just so
Now,
that you know,
and can I say something?
Yeah.
You have to have this, even if you had the program in your real estate last year, you must recertify once a year
Once
to
a
get
year.
You have to do an update. In fact,
they
we will
used to
have,
let us go a few years, I think,
yeah, it's
but
once
now
a
they
year.
changed it
So
once a year now.
So we will have that program at our office again for training.
Yes.
So, keep an eye on your emails
Right.
and our website for being updated, and we'll update you on the show.
Right, because the county only has one more, or I'm sorry, the western part of the county here in Newport Richey, they only have one class left for the rest of the year. Otherwise, you're going to have to drive out to Land O'Lakes. Otherwise, like I said, we usually have it at our office.
You make it sound like it's so far. Land O'Lakes. Do you know how many trips I've made over there lately? I know. It's 27 minutes. I know. Except on rush hour.
right,
It's 48 minutes with traffic because we don't have any traffic problems. They've all been fixed in the county, remember?
Yes.
Did you
yes,
say that out loud?
Yeah, I know, I know.
Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah, no, they haven't. Yeah.
We definitely got some
when
challenges.
It takes you forever to get through certain light intersections.
The
I'm not
traffic
going
is
there.
bad.
It is.
It's
It
bad.
is. But anyway, we're working on that. That's another show. Anyway, so back to down payment assistance and such. Okay, so in addition, did you know, Barry, as we
Yes.
started hunting around on this website, which is
Yes.
wonderful, I can't say enough about the community development website. There is, if you already own a home that perhaps needs repair, maybe it needs a new roof. You know how
Right.
the insurance companies lately are going up on people's insurance if their roofs are more than a certain age,
Yes.
or requiring them to get the new
they're-
roof, and sometimes people don't have the money.
And especially with all this rain and flooding, people need
Yes.
repairs, and the insurance doesn't exactly, like a good neighbor, they don't just that was
Right.
That was State Farm. They don't just come right
No one
out and
heard
write
that
you a
with
check
the
on the spot.
microphone.
Sometimes I know, but people need money for these repairs of these flood damaged
Right.
homes. They need roofs. They need. There's even one for additions, isn't there?
Yes. So that's what I was going to say. So there's a couple of different programs. Again, on the website, you can see all of these, but there's different levels, income levels, again, for these low zero to low interest rate programs. There's a rehab program where you can put an addition on your house, like you said. In addition to some repairs, there's a small program, if it's under $10,000, the repairs to the house that you can do. And it's really kind of funny how they word it. They said, or the cost of a roof. So the roofs are the biggest things. All three of the programs do have income limitations, depending upon which program you're in, and again, depending upon the number of people in the household, determines what your eligibility would be for that. But this is a perfect program for you homeowners out there who are looking for ways to improve your home. Maybe you need new windows. Maybe you need, shutters, hurricane shutters or something. Maybe you need a new roof. Maybe you need a new well drilled or something like that. These are all programs that
There's
can help
help
you.
out there.
Absolutely.
And again, go to pascofl.net and you can look at all of these different programs that are available.
Low interest, and they work with you on the payments.
Yeah, so and if you're a millionaire, you're not going to qualify. Just a heads up.
Right.
It's just not going to work for you. So anyway, that's great. There's so much good information out in our community
I
and
know.
resources available that are underutilized, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
And
I don't think a lot of people knew about these
No,
programs.
it's
I know
our job to
I know
spread the
two
word.
people right now who need new roofs on
I-
their home.
I
I forgot
agree.
about these programs until I started researching the down payment assistance for
Yes.
home buyers. And then I said, oh, look at this. Look,
Wait,
they have a
there's
rehab.
more.
Wait, there's more. They have a
Wow,
rehab
so
program.
So many good
Isn't
things.
that awesome?
It is awesome. So let's talk about upcoming events here in the community. Anything good going on?
I don't know. What do you got going on?
Oh, I got something for you, dude. Actually,
I know
we
you
do.
have a fun one.
I know.
You
know
always
what?
have fun ones, though.
Yeah, we do. We just had trivia at Fiddler's Green, which was
Mm-hmm.
really a lot of fun, and that was a meet and greet for me for running for county commissioner. As
Who
most
won?
You know. Actually,
You did?
no, I didn't play, but An attorney, a local
A
attorney.
local attorney one? Is
And
it
you
the
know
local?
which- and
Oh
you know
my
which one.
gosh,
Guess
he
which
is
one.
filled,
He's
Steve.
filled with useless information. That guy.
I was telling everybody last night at the meeting, I was saying, if you want to go to the trivia thing and join a team, join his team because
Amazing.
he's
I'm
a trivia
That guy
maniac.
has so much stuff in his brain. It's just, yeah, he's
I know.
one of the smartest guys I know.
I know. he
Pretty
is.
amazing. And then we have the Sunset Cruise coming up on Island Paradise Charters. That's October 14th. It's a Friday.
Friday night, we're going
Yeah.
to go and watch the sunset.
Yeah.
Cruise on out to
Out
the
of Gulf
island.
Harbors, yeah, we're going to go out
Nice.
and just cruise around out there, actually.
Nice.
So it'll be fun. You can go on berryforpasco.com and check out those.
And that usually has food, huh?
Food is important.
Food is important.
Yes,
we
it's a good
feed
thing.
you.
Yes. And
Most of our events, did you notice we always feed? And we feed well.
yeah, food is a big thing. And then we have other things coming up with West Pasco Business Association.
Yes, we do. West Pasco Business Association has a couple of things coming up. The very first thing I want to say is save the date. Two things. We are partnering with Main Street for the River Lights Boat Parade on December 3rd.
December 3rd. Yes, actually, it's going to be a 2-day festival this year. Going to start on the 2nd, but the actual Christmas boat parade, as you know it, will be on Saturday night. That's going to be so exciting. We're going to have vendors in the park, and it's going to be a great night, live music, and of course, the Christmas boat parade, which everybody looks forward to, a 17-year tradition
And
right here
this
in Pasco.
year, the park is open. Yay! I know last year we
That's
were all
very
kind of
important.
crowded around.
And then,
you
of
know.
course, we have the Grinch the next week, which is
December
December
9th.
9th. That's our holiday fundraiser put on by the West Pasco Business Association. And that assists local families in needs. And
All the money
yeah,
stays in the county,
in the community.
assisting
Those people,
our local families.
it's for
right here.
families that are devastated from the holidays and
Right.
are maybe we're going to brighten their holidays for them. So good stuff going on in the community. Always.
They're flagging us like crazy over
Yeah,
there.
that means
so
go
I'm
home,
guessing,
get away.
I'm guessing it's time to end the
Show's
show.
over. All right.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We appreciate it. Get us out there.
Yep. Share us, like us, tweet us,
All that fun
Facebook,
stuff.
Twitter.
We
Where
are
we at?
today and every day.
Moving forward.
We'll see everybody next week. Bye.